this chart again. This chart is not just a chart, it is a family chart. This chart belongs to who? To the children or the nation of Israel. The names on this chart is brothers. The brothers on this chart have a father. His father name was Jacob, and Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So in order for us to understand that, or to wipe out 400 years of slavery, we have to understand that we belong to a family, because all these other nations have a family history. And you know what they do? They cling to their family history. It's time for us as a people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, to cling to our family history, to cling to our family line, and come back to our heritage. Because without our heritage, this society will continue to gobble us up. We see what's taking place right now in the earth. Again, our brother brought out earlier, ships in the Caribbean, not just ships, warships. What are their purpose in the Caribbean? They have one sole purpose. That one sole purpose is to do what? Is to rape, rob, and pillage, just like they were taught to do by their forefathers. Because why? They come from a line of people that rape, rob, and pillage. This is why it's important for us today to know our history. And to know our history, we turn to our records. This book, which is called the Bible, is the constitution or the law for blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. These names are just by names that given to us by our oppressor. And these reminders need be to remind it to us. This is why we out here in the streets of Port of Spain. This is why we out in the street in North, South, and Central America. Go up on the webpage, look the I.S.U.P.K. Look and see what the school has been doing. Look at our food programs. Look at our prison programs. Right now is a cry on our young brothers. They are more ever in need of the spirit of a righteous father to guide them at this present time. They're in need of that. And this is why we tell our young brothers to, as we say, come and learn the truth. Come and learn who you are. Because why? Without the truth and the knowledge of our history, of our records, we would be gobbled up in a society that doesn't give a damn or have any care of us. Right? Give me the first.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
The prophet Isaiah is saying something very important. And the importance of this was always to bring a reminder to the people. He know one day that the people or the religious leaders would grow weak. Because growing up in that time and understanding the prophecies and understanding that he had fathers before him that were crying aloud and bringing the reminder to the people, or bringing the reminder to this nation, the importance of it. Today, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, we are out here, and we are not just speaking, we are crying. The cry for our brother, the cry for our sister, is not what our religious organizations, what a lot of us have been brought up in, are doing. This cry is a cry for a family, a nation, a people to come back together. This cry is needed. This is why we are on the streets in Port of Spain. We have a school location, light pole number 1, Morris Street, Point 14. Come down to the school. We have high holidays, we have feast days. We just came out of the memorial of blowing a trumpet. What was that for? This was throughout our nation when we were in dire need, when we were surrounded, when nations would want to come up against us. We are out here today sounding that trumpet as well. And that trumpet is a reminder to our brothers and sisters, to this people, to this nation, to the sons on this chat. Because these men were men that stood for truth. Because why they stood for truth? They were raised, as the scriptures say, or all records say, train up a child in the way that they should go. These men were trained up in that way. And how we depart from it is by following customs, philosophies, doctrines. We cleave to all the other nations, religions, their ways. But when time comes for the black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian to cleave to their ways, it will always have a problem or a stumbling block. The stumbling block is who? These other nations. Because why? They had an agenda. The brothers brought it out earlier, Psalms 83. If brothers and sisters here in Port of Spain today have a Bible, go read Psalms 83. Just like we are crying aloud here, David cried aloud. David cried aloud, and he cried unto the Most High, and he told them, don't be silent. Because why? We have enemies. And the enemies that we have, they don't want to see good for us. You think our brothers, as we see our Hispanic brothers, or the tribe of I.S.U.P.K that coming from Venezuela, if they understood that we are family, they understood they would be in a position where they know that, hey, we are to be together. But know this, you know the nice thing about this? They recognize something now. This is why they could talk about it. They recognize the person who in office at present is not family. The person who in office is causing a rift between family. And if they recognize that, this is why you would see all their posts, all their comments is based on this woman or this person is a sellout. It's in the nature of the other nations to do what? To come together. To come together to do what? To destroy us. To keep us. So they could build their franchise. So they could build their empire. The reminder to us today in Port of Spain. Brothers and sisters should come up to the table, take a flyer. Call the number on that flyer. Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?